Good Saturday morning. Amazon just came by, so we're going to show you what came in. This is an order that I get probably about every 6 months, give or take. There's some things that I keep on hand and keep them stockpiled because we use them. This is stinging nettle leaf. I did a video sometime back about making a tincture with this. It is good for pain. You can use it as a tea, tinctures, capsules. However, we normally use it as a tincture because it works better for us. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I showed, there's a video talking about how I make my extracts and my tinctures. If you like, I can link it below, or you can search it on my channel. This is astragalus root. I use Star West Botanicals or Frontier Co-op. This my husband uses every single day, twice, sometimes most of the time twice a day. It's used. He uses it in tincture form twice a day. It has made a lot of difference in his world. I don't know why I did not take this out of the box because there's not enough room. We use turmeric root powder. It is kind of like nature's Motrin. And I say kind of because there is no FDA proof. However, I can tell you from my own personal experience that when you use it regularly, keyword regularly, as needed, as you would your Motrin, it helps tremendously. You also can use it in your food. That also counts to help reduce your inflammation. It does work. The same with ginger root powder. I will tell you straight up, and I'm telling you from my own personal experience. Ginger is good for a lot of things that are circulatory. Now, listen to me and listen to me good when I say this. Do your research. Don't just order this stuff and use it because I said it works for me. I did my research when my friend Jen from Stivers Homestead, when they started really selling, their tinctures and stuff like that, I did my research and I use what works for us. Ginger root in capsule form, I keep it in capsule form. It will work. In my case, it worked as effectively. The last couple of migraines that I had, it worked just as well as what I can't think of the two abortive medicines that I took. Maxalt and geez, I took it for years. Imitrex in pill form. It worked just as well. And you can take it, I think it's every 6 hours or something like that. You take 2 capsules. We also use ginger root in teas. It helps with digestion. It helps with a lot of other issues. Research. See if it's right for you. Because these are the things that I started doing a year ago or more that have helped me to get better. And they work. Okay. Valerian root. This is another attempt of something that is relaxing. I have 2 medications that I wanted to come off of in 2024. We have not been successful, so we're going to give valerian root yet another try and a more consistent try. I tried it before, tincture form, and I just wasn't consistent, because whenever you take it, it does have a calming effect. It does help with anxiety. It does do all of that. If you don't use it regularly when you need it, you're not going to get the benefits of it. You can also make it into a tea. For me, tinctures work because they're quick, they're done. And that's just how it is. Along with, I'm pretty sure, rosemary leaf is another leaf that, it helps with several different things. Rosemary helps with hair growth. It helps with pain. There's just lots of things that I can't think of right off hand, because this is one that I don't use as often, and I'm running out of laps, so hopefully we will be done with it soon. Elderberries, guys, if you have small children, especially if you have people who are autoimmune, especially elderberries, you can make them into a tincture, or into a gummy, or into a tea, and it does help boost the immune system. You can sweeten it a little bit and make it into a syrup. I have friends that do that. I don't. My husband and I use a tincture. EJ was using vegetable glycerin syrup. He didn't like it, so we have to revamp all of that. This is something I'm going to try, well, because you know that I have been using rice mushroom dropping stuff, rice mushroom coffee for probably a year now. The cost of it is a little much, so I'm going to try this instead, because it can be mixed into coffee. I don't think this is actually a coffee. I think this is just this is just the mushroom. I think to give you my overall opinion on where we are with mushrooms, it does seem to help with my appetite. I can tell on the days, if I go more than 1 or 2 days without my mushrooms, then I start craving sweets badly, and I will tend to be really naughty when it comes to that. So I'm gonna keep mushrooms around. Now, we'll talk about burdock root for a second. This is a second herb that my husband uses every day, generally twice a day. This is also, originally, when root beer was made, this is what was used. It does wonderful for detoxing. If you have someone that has an autoimmune issue, or something more than that, or somebody that just needs a little bit of help to get through ease off symptoms of various maladies. It's detoxifying, and I have mixed feelings on things that claim to be detoxifying, because the body detoxifies on its own, but things that help do just that. So anyway, we thought we would share this Amazon haul with you. Okay, somewhere along the line I hit stopped in that video, so let's talk about the last two things just so that we make sure we got them. I'm not sure how that happened. I apologize when we put this together if you have me telling you the same thing twice. Oh well. Calming refill pots for Mayor. He doesn't use them as much. He doesn't need them as much. As he's gotten bigger and come into his own, he's not as anxious as he was, because he's not a little bitty teeny weeny puppy scared to death. He knows that he's well loved and well taken care of. We tend to, we don't even really use them much, even when we go away. He does use the Pupsicle, the green thing. I put canned food or whatever and freeze it for Pupsicles for him, and he loves it. It's a different form of a Kong, basically. And I got my refill for my Micro E's. I keep the Micro E's. I was talking about, it's been probably 19, maybe 20 weeks. I'd have to actually do the math. It's right in there. Since I have had a migraine, which is tremendous for those of you that have followed me for any period of time. I have had other types of headaches, but I have not had a migraine. Big difference. People ask me, what do I do? What did I do? My part, I made some changes. And since this is getting lengthy, we will talk about that in another video, because I don't want this to be any longer than what it's going to be. So y'all have a good day. One day next week we'll talk about the changes. See you, bye.